Welcome in, everybody. Brandon Vickery with you. Glad to be joined by the head coach, Mary Evans, after a exciting, thrilling win over Bradley here at the Athletics Recreation Center tonight. And Coach, you'd come close before. You had the overtime game against Indiana State 2 weeks ago. Tonight you were able to seal the deal. What was the difference in the fourth quarter that allowed you to close this one out?
I think we focused in on defense. In that timeout, right, with about 4 minutes to go, we talked about getting stops and we talked about getting scores and doing whatever it took to get those stops and scores. And I think they really listened to a couple adjustments we made, and they went out and they executed, and they got stops, and then they came down and they scored baskets. And I think that shows a real maturity in our team, that they're understanding how you win games, and you do it by getting stops and getting scores.
Certainly late was big, but maybe early was where the ultimate difference was. You went out to an 18-2 lead.
Mm-hmm.
What was the game plan coming in, and how was that executed at the beginning of that first quarter?
Yeah, I think we wanted to try to eliminate number 3 and 11 getting open threes, which I thought we did a pretty good job. We gave them a few too many. Then again, gave them 11. They only made 2, so I think we did a good job contesting most of them. But I thought offensively came out, we were really aggressive. We did a good job screening. We pushed the ball well in transition, and we were aggressive in attacking the basket. We didn't just settle, even though a lot of those shots turned out to be threes. We weren't just settling to take the first 3. We were doing it after some movement. We were doing it after some dribble penetration. So I thought they did a really good job kind of working together to get really good shots through that first quarter.
Yeah, the unfortunate injury to Hannah Schaub, and then Shea Frederick, a freshman, is in the starting lineup for the first time tonight. What did you see out of her in this one?
I thought she did a great job. I mean, she came in, she had to play a lot of minutes. I think she ended up playing about 38 minutes, so she'll probably be sore tomorrow, even though she's only 18. And she just came in, she did what Shea does. Like, she's a really talented and gifted offensive player, and she found some shots early and knocked them down. And then she's a really good passer, and she found open players and really helped us get some easy baskets late in the game by delivering really good passes on time.
You played far better at home than you have on the road. What is it about this gym that's led to success here?
Yeah, I think there's always nice to be home. You're in front of your crowd. You have a little bit more energy in the gym. I mean, it's hard to go to away arenas because one of two things happens. There's either no one in them, and so they're dead, or there's a big crowd for the opposing team that's giving them a lot of energy. So I think our crowd does a nice job giving us energy. I think they enjoy playing at home in front of their friends and family. And it's nice to be at home and prepping, and you're out sitting on a bus. I mean, we took the 2 longest road trips in the Missouri Valley here over the last 3 weeks, out to Drake and into northern Iowa and down to Missouri State and SIU, and that's hard on their bodies. They practice, they sit on a bus for 5 hours, they sit in hotel rooms, and we've tried a lot of things to try to help ease some of that, but it's still just hard.
There she is, the head coach, Mary Evans. Now glad to be joined by Valpo freshman point guard Shea Frederick after tonight's win over Bradley. And Shea, you were able to seal the game late. You made a couple big free throws down the stretch. Just what was going through your mind as you hit 2 free throws to help ice the game?
I just knew that we really needed those free throws to help top it off and give us a better chance of winning late in that game. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was really nervous, but, I mean, just the encouragement from my team, like, the whole game, like, I just knew I had to do it for them, and that's what put them in.
You knew you were going to be put into a larger role. I mean, what was the conversation like with Coach this week leading into this game, and what was it like to take over in the starting lineup and play more minutes?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, this team is amazing. Like, the upperclassmen, everyone's encouraging me this whole week leading up to this game. I've had a lot of experience beforehand coming off the bench. So I think that's just prepared me, and it's just like any other game. I was just starting it off. So, I don't know, I just try to let the game come to me and play how I usually play and see what happens.
At the beginning of this game, you set the tone, everybody clicking in that first stretch in the first quarter. Just what was going right when you got out to that 18-2 lead?
Yeah, we've always talked about throwing the first punch, and tonight I think we did. And, we let them come back. I think they took a lead there for a second, but, I mean, we just fought, and I'm really proud of our fight and our effort and just how we never backed down.
There she is, Shea Frederick, after today's win over Bradley. The Crusaders will next be in action on Sunday as they take on Illinois State. That game tips off at 1 o'clock right here at the Athletics Recreation Center. Until then, for all the latest in Valpo basketball, check out valpoathletics.com.